Do you guys ever wonder how some resellers make only a few $100s while others make hundreds of thousands of dollars? I'm gonna put you guys on with the method I've been using to become a top reseller, but first we have to go into what reselling is and how exactly you do it my style. I'm gonna walk you through how you find new products and how you get the best products, and I'm also gonna teach you guys exactly how to sell them in this video, so be sure to watch till the end. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys one tip that I've used that's gonna make sure that you don't lose half of your profit. Okay, so what is reselling? Is essentially where you take replica products that you find on cheap websites and you buy these replica products for maybe $20 or $30 and you resell them for so much more, maybe $200 or $250. Now you probably have a ton of questions right now. Where do you get these products? How do you sell them and where do you sell them? And what are the best products to sell? These are all things that I'm about to cover. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're first gonna go and find some suppliers. These are people that sell these replica products, and then you're gonna take these replica products and sell them. Pretty simple, right? No, it's very hard to find a good supplier. So I've made your guys' life a lot easier. I've made a little website. You can go link in my bio and you can click that website and get access to my personal suppliers that I've been using for the last 2 years. And when you're choosing products, this is super important. You gotta think about what's gonna be hot right now. Spider hoodies are no longer the best selling thing. Spider hoodies are not cool anymore, you guys. You might be able to sell a few to some little kids, but other than that, you're not gonna be selling any spider hoodies. You gotta be selling new products. And these new products, the best new ones, they're called winter products. They are winter products. Literally anything that's warm. I'm talking North Face, Patagonia, Arc'teryx, all that stuff. Sell those North Face puffers. I buy those for like 70, 80 bucks and I can resell them for $250 to $300. Those are so expensive and they sell so well. But you need a good supplier for this. Trust me, puffers are really hard to make. And if you buy puffers that aren't puffy, I've done this before, you're not gonna be selling those. While you're buying your replica products, do not cheap out. You wanna be getting the best quality replica products because then you can sell them for higher prices, if that makes sense. Buy some good quality suppliers and spend as much money as you need and you will make so much more money. Trust me, don't cheap out. Not a good idea. All right, now we're gonna get into how you sell these and I'm gonna tell you guys my secret strategy to making the most amount of money possible selling these. So stay tuned, I'm gonna tell it to you in 1 second. But essentially all you gotta do is list on marketplace apps. And there's two things people get wrong every single time. These two things are number one, taking bad quality photos or good quality photos. And number two, not having good posting titles or descriptions. I'll get into this right now. So for your photos, you're gonna wanna do two things. You're not gonna want them to be too good and you're not gonna want them to be too bad either. They gotta be clear and obvious, but not professional grade photos. Just take your product, put it on a contrasting background, and then after that, just find some natural lighting and you're good to go. That's all it needs to be, and that's the best way it's sells. And for posting titles and descriptions, you're just gonna wanna say that you need to sell this as soon as possible so that the buyer is gonna try to buy as soon as possible, if that makes sense. And you're also gonna give a reason for why you're selling, making yourself seem more legitimate. Oh, one more note on pricing. Do not be the cheapest person on the market. Sell them at a realistic price. If you sell them at a realistic price, it's gonna seem more real and it's gonna make a lot more sense to the buyer and they're gonna spend more money. Also, if you cheap out and you go the cheapest option and you try to sell as little as possible, you're just gonna end up making less and less money and it makes no sense. Remember, your customers are always gonna buy quality. Quality is always the top concern here, and if you have the best possible quality, the one-to-one quality, which is always what we're looking for, you're gonna be making so much money. Don't make that mistake. And before I tell you guys my secret to making the most amount of money possible on marketplace apps, make sure you subscribe if you found this video valuable. In order to make the most amount of money possible on marketplace apps, what you gotta be doing is posting on as many places as possible. I'm talking Depop, Nextdoor, Mercari, all these websites, and just post literally everywhere. I'm talking, you could even sell these at school. I've sold a pair of Prada glasses at my school before. Like, just do any possible way and it'll all add up and you'll make so much money.